tornado came out of. We don't even get tornadoes in New Jersey, but things just got bad. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. I figured I've always wanted to do this, and I'm on the way to get Brother Curvis to give me some wheels for the SE so I continue doing my burnouts. And I figured I always wanted to make a video about the cars that like I regret selling, and like the cars that we miss. Because as a car guy, like there's always that one car, like the one that got away, and then there's others that we're like, oh, I wish I would have never sold that car. But in reality, you're like, I'm alright without it. And like, as I'm talking about this now, like in real life, I'm kind of thinking back to like what could have been, and also like back to like, you know, the stuff that I was able to experience through this journey. You know, I've been, you know, messing around with these cars now for 12, 13, like between, I'll say like the last 15 years. Between when I was a young kid, I didn't even have my license. I was working with my cousins. I would help out with my cousins, getting yelled at, you know, passing in the wrong sockets and stuff, to now. And I've had a lot of cars. Like over the last couple of years, I've calmed down, like as far as personal car goes. But last year alone, I bought, I think, like 15 different cars. And yeah, there were 90s Matchboxes or whatever, but they're still cars. These cars, to me personally, they're like a big part of my journey. And being honest, there's only, I don't think there's like, the only one car I absolutely like wish I would have kept or wish I would have seen through was my very first Integra ever. Because that car, for me to have now replaced that Integra 30 times over with other Integras, I think that if I would have just stayed like with my vision and just stayed there instead of trying to get like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I want to get this and this and the third, like distracted by all the dumb things, I would have probably had like the sickest car, like, or like I would have built my dream car by now. Which, a reminder, there's a car that I have owned since before YouTube, and it was my dream car, and I actually have it. If we get to 1,000 subscribers by July 1st, I will unveil the car to you guys. And it's a pretty sick car. It's like, I'm not gonna say too much, but it's a sick car. We're here, and it's still raining. Just load these up, and I can continue talking to you guys. So these are the wheels Brother Curvis is giving me. Looks like they're gonna fit on a truck. They actually came out of an SUV, a CRV. But I mean, these bad boys are huge. I don't know if this even will fit my wheel well, but only one way to find out. But I got a good try. Do you think these things will burn good? If only my truck was 5x114, we could put this on there. But 4 tires for free. Can't beat that with a baseball bat. These things are huge. Oh God. So this is a pretty big wheel. This might not fit. We're gonna do what we can. It's raining, so it should be easier to spin it today too. Last time I said that, we blew a tire up. So hopefully that's not the deal today. All right, let's load up the other 3. Put 2 on for today. Alright, one more. Last but not least. Alright. What are the cars that you guys regret selling? What is it? Is it your first car? Is it a car you had in between? Is there a car? I mean, I feel like we always get rid of things for a greater purpose. Like I think, well, there's some people that just sell things just to sell them, but I feel like everything I've sold has put me where I am now, and for a reason. Being so, it allowed me to own my dream car at a very young age. I've enjoyed having that car. It's a huge accomplishment as far as like my car stuff goes. I think it's a car I've always wanted as a kid. I think that the reason why we feel regret sometimes is because we're not currently fulfilled. Maybe the car that you have now has tripled in value, but who cares? just think about why you sold that car. Somebody's umbrella's on this road here. Just think about why you sold the car. Think about what that car did for you. And what that car did for you. What you did with that money when you sold it. Was it to buy a house? Was it to buy another car? Was it to keep, you know, the lights on? Whatever it is. Like, we all go through things. And sometimes it forces us to make rash decisions and get rid of our most prized possession. But it's all for a greater purpose. And if we just sit there and focus on like, oh, this, like this car, I regret, then you'll never be able to move forward. You know, whether you would have made more money, or, you know, it's so rare, or it was the cleanest example. Not another freaking detour. Oh my goodness, I'm never making it home. I just drove through here. Never mind, it wasn't necessary. I don't regret. I miss those cars because I wish I would have seen it through a little more. But I wouldn't go back and own that car again if it meant not being where I am now. And if you still haven't, you know, you still haven't overcame that car that you got rid of, like, keep grinding, because you're gonna get it. That your time is coming. And don't let what once was forever be. I'm a freaking poet out here. With that note, guys, get me to 1,000 subscribers. I'll show you my nearest and dearest car that I've had for the longest time, and I'll say this, it's a limited production car. See you guys on the next one. Peace.